I'm largely a vegetarian. I tell people that I'm a vegetarian at heart. I've been brought up in a vegetarian home, but as a profession, you cook non-vegetarian food. It's not that I do not eat. Sometimes I do. But there are many chefs or would-be chefs, they come to me and say, sir, we've been brought up vegetarian, and but in the profession, would we have to cook non-vegetarian? And especially when they have international aspirations, when they want to go out and they want to do well in this profession. And the honest truth is that they have to cook, they may not eat. And at times they may have to taste also to know whether they have done a good job or not. What do you think should be done in a situation like this, Gurudev?
The situation is fast changing in the world. 40 years ago, when I would travel outside India, hardly anyone would take pride being a vegetarian. You would even don't get any vegetarian restaurant places, very rare, very, very rare. But today, you see, there is a huge rush for being vegan. People are more conscious. So vegetarianism today has got a place in the world. So if someone wants to pursue that line and remain in that line, their freedom should be respected. That's what I feel. People should stick to their personal preferences, and no one should force. No profession can force them to, they have to take it, taste it and all that thing. It is purely personal and their freedom must be respected. And one more thing here I would say, as very conscious chef, we need to bring about health factor in our food industry. Many times we eat very tasty food, may not be very healthy. And it's not necessary all the healthy food need to be not so tasty on the other side. So this is a challenge in front of all of you who are the big chefs and great chefs of this country, to combine health, the healthy snacks and healthy food with really palpable taste.
Actually, that was my next question, because absolutely, I think food that is fresh, that's seasonal, that's healthy, and that's local, I think is something that's tastiest. According to me, that's the tastiest food. But I think the challenge of the industry per se is not what we want to do. It is what people expect.
Chef should not stop experimenting. You should go on experiment. This is a field of creativity. You know how many type of dishes and vegetarian dishes are in India? 56,000 type of vegetarian dishes are available. We did a program called Annam Brahmam, where we had 7 tons of food prepared by different housewives, all different types, and exhibited on one platform. This we did in Ahmedabad. For example, I tell you, there are many dishes in this country which even people of this country don't know. If you go to Tripura, they have 108 types of vegetable dishes. Once they brought, I could not even take half a spoon of each one of them. I told them, this is injustice to the food, because you can only taste but you cannot eat. In the same way, you see, we have sweets like Putareka in Hyderabad.
Very nice.
Not many people know about it.
Yes.
And Adirasam in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, it is not known. So we need to bring about the village level dishes also to the public. One of our great saints, whose 1,000-year celebration was celebrated just 3 years back, Abhinava Gupta, he is from Kashmir. He wrote a Pakashastra book. book on Pakashastra about recipes. You might have heard about it. And he was a great saint who wrote on Kashmiri Shaivism of meditation and Pakashastra on food recipes, and also Nritya and Natya Shastra. So, in this country we have taken life in its totality. We never negated anything. We never said, okay, food has no importance, anyway you have to eat. Not that way. We have given so much importance. So, like, see, people with sugar and diabetes, now potato doesn't suit them, and the innovation could be sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes can suit them. So people can have masala dosa with sweet potatoes. They can have samosa with sweet potatoes. There are samosas with carrots and other vegetables. It doesn't have to be all the time aloo in samosa. So these are the innovative ideas that people can come up with, and they are coming up with. I am happy to say that there is so much creativity in this country, even from small towns, small villages. They only need a proper exposure.
I think times have changed, and we are seeing that more and more people are expecting healthier things in restaurants also. The pace of change is probably not as fast, but I think last 1.5 years has shown people know health is paramount, and we are seeing that change. We are seeing, I meet chefs, and a lot of today media is asking me a comment on what's the change that you have seen for yourself in last during pandemic. And I say that it has made me from a chef, I am looking more into food as medicine. Earlier I was only looking at as ingredient creating dishes. Now I'm looking how I can treat people with that food, and that's the biggest change. I think health is non-negotiable. So, what would you say that chefs should do? Maybe a couple of things. If I were to ask you.
Nobody sees the chefs, but they enjoy what they create. Almost like the creator. You don't see the creator, but you enjoy his creation. But one thing is necessary for all chefs is meditation. I would say chefs should take some time off and then sit and relax and meditate. When they take their mind inward from all the five senses and its stimuli, they can find such a deep inner peace. A new dimension can get added to them. So there is cheerfulness when they do their job. You know, if जैसा अन्न वैसा मन कहते हैं ना. सो हम हमेशा ये भी कहते हैं अन्नदाता सुखी भवा. Those who give the food, if their mind or mood is good, that mood gets transferred to people who are consuming the food. So it is very important. If a chef is angry, upset or sad, and he is preparing a food and give, I don't think people who are consuming that food will go with a very joyful, happy mood. So it is very important for chefs to have a cheerful mood. For the society to be healthy, everyone before eating should wish happiness for the chefs. This has been our tradition. We said Annadata Sukhi Bhava. Let the giver of food be happy. And who are the giver of food? First is farmer. Second is the merchants who without adulteration who reaches it to you. Third is the chef who prepares the food and reaches to your taste buds and to your tummy. So all these three people should be happy. This must be the prayer that everyone should do. And for annadatas, for the chefs, they must make sure that they are not in a bad mood. If they are in a bad mood, they should take a day off. They should take some time off. Take 1 or 2 hours, sit and meditate. With all this, I would say on this International Chef Day, let all our chefs take a pledge that we will keep our moods high, will keep our mind cheerful. And when we are serving, when we are cooking, let us feel that we are doing a service to God. You know, when people go prasad in temples, they do it with um, such a feeling of dedication, of devotion. So if there is a dedication, devotion in any profession, not only the person who is pursuing the profession excels in it, it also brings goodness to people who consume it. So
Amazing.
thinking they are doing a service for the Lord, for the divine, is one attitude. Second is taking little time to de-stress themselves, meditate. Third thing I would suggest for chefs, why not you sing something? While cooking, you should start singing. You know, a food prepared with laughter and music and singing can bring so much more positive energy. So these
Wow.
are the three advices I have.
थैंक यू वेरी मच गुरुदेव. बहुत बहुत अच्छा लगा. तीन चीजें याद रखने वाली, एक मैं स्माइल से खाना बनाता हूँ, दूसरा मेरा अपना बैंड है, पूरा म्यूजिक का. सो संगीत में रुचि है और गाते गाते करता हूँ. मेडिटेशन शुरू करनी है, सो सुदर्शन क्रिया इज द बेस्ट स्टार्ट फॉर समवन लाइक मी.
Yeah, absolutely. Sudarshan Kriya karne se, you feel so energetic and all the tiredness will vanish and you feel lot of prana, lot of energy inside of you. So that's very good. Do Sudarshan Kriya and meditation. Ah,
So I will
wonderful.
take your blessings in Bangalore soon. Thank you.
Please do come.